Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Today we have an exciting matchup between two teams looking to perform on a big stage. It's the Redskins going up against the Cowboys. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 12 matchup.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and Mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched...
Opening drive of the game, and the football belongs to the Dallas Cowboys. Here we go. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On first down, McCarron. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. McCarron now on first down. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
On 1st and 10, here's A.J. McCarron. On the left side, he finds Beasley. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Here we go. Green 39.
On 2nd down, here's McCarron. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mason Foster coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the all-time leading passer at Indiana University, the rookie quarterback Nate Sudfeld.
And I did a little scouting on him when
big play has this offense in prime position to get 6 points. They'll have a 1st and goal upcoming from the 5. From the gun, it's McCarron. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver.
Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. 2nd quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Throwing on first. Here's McCarron. He hits Beasley right side. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. McCarron to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Really excellent job there of just going up and getting it.
Brandon, I'm a defender. I shouldn't be this excited, but what a play by the receiver downfield to elevate and make the catch.
Fresh set of downs here.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. Hey. Set. Green 39.
McCarron on 1st down. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
2nd down now after the pass completion.
Tight ends on the loose. Hey, all right, here we go. 3-19.
And again, it's McCarron. And Beasley with it over the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Cowboys want to continue to give their fans something to cheer about in the second half. The Redskins haven't played horribly, but will need to improve if they want to win this one. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Now 1st and 10, the catch over the middle by Witten, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to their own 42-yard line. Cowboys now later on the drive. Foster's got the sack here. This ends up as a loss of 9. Cowboys lined up at the 5. Witten's going to haul in the pass, and this play will go for 6. The Cowboys up now by 7. So that's it for us. We'll go back now to Arlington for the start of the second half.
Thank you, LR. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
A.J. McCarron looking to throw, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. Now Sims looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Now on comes the Washington field goal unit. And Sweezum will get this one to go. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here. This defense now trying desperately to hold on to this fourth quarter lead, but to do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run here with Sims. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Again, they run with Sims. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set up for something big? They've got to be careful.
Surveying the field. Still back there. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go.
Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. From midfield, here's McCarron. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one down to the 25.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. A first down carry by Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Let's go. Blue line it. Blue line it.
On second down, here's McCarron. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Third and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to take this. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a one-score, 7-point lead. Back to throw. Out to the left here to Reed. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He's back to throw. He's got time. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. So not the same performance here that we saw a week ago. After the game, we were talking about it. He was hitting on all cylinders. That's just not the case here.
I know usually on the ride to the airport, we're talking about so many other things, but we were so locked into how well he had played. Sharp throwing the football, made the right decisions on when to run, when not to run.
And you notice his footwork was really good.
Footwork was on point. I thought his ability to manage the game as well, get him into better plays. I thought he was really locked in. So far in this game, we're not seeing that. Hopefully he'll be able to pick it up.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. He'll look to throw. A dump off to Sims. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Here's Kelly on fourth down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll look to throw. Finding time. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Dallas, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
all right. Get moving, man. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there today. We got a big game this week.
Hey, Blue 80! Blue 80! Green the line! Green the line! Green the line! Green the line! Hey, Blue 80! Blue 80! Down! Black 22! Black 22! Blue 80! Blue 80! Blue 80! Blue 80! Down! Blue 80! Blue 80! Hey! Blue 80! Blue 80! Blue 80! Blue 80!
All right, strap them up. Pull up your big boy britches. This is for gold.
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.
Green the line! Green the line!
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're going to do on Sunday. Good job.